Alrighty, howdy neighbors and welcome back to TODO today. Last time we finished up for the art competition. I realized that we don't have enough money for rent, so we're taking on more shifts. And also we stopped Phoenix from coming over to our house, because who the fuck thought that was a good idea? Anyway, let's continue. Hope we make enough money. I really don't want to face my landlord without rent again after the fiasco in January. Well, let's get to work. Good morning, Iolite. Phoenix isn't here today, so you're on your own this time. I'll try to be done with my work before noon, though, so you at least don't have to watch the shop on your own. Thanks, I think I'll manage, though. Alright, I'll be in the office if you need anything. Let's get started then. Hello. Do you by chance have art books? I think we got a delivery of a few art books on Monday. Anything specific you're looking for? Yes, Titan Watch Online. Wait, they have an art book now? Yes, it was just released, but it's sold out online. Oh, that's too bad. I'd love to have one of those myself. I didn't get a chance to sort the art books yet, so I'll check if we have that one you're looking for. Let's see. It looks like someone already put them on the shelves while I wasn't here. There it is. You got a Titan Watch Online. Only one copy left. That's disappointing. I'd really like to have one for myself. I can't just keep it. It's my job after all. You're in luck. I checked and we have exactly one copy left. Really, that's great. Okay. That'll be €35.99. Awesome, thanks. Please come again. Dots. Bummer. At least I was happy. Naughty Cat is really going all out though. There's a competition and now such a huge art book. Heh. People said that game was dead years ago. Wait, where's there a copy of the book on my pile? Oh my god, thank you whoever thought of me and they realized this book would sell out quickly. Snow probably. Alright, Phoenix. Plus Joy. We have so many triangles! Look at all of our triangles. I'm a hoarder of triangles. Anyway, I should probably do my job. Welcome to Card Hopper Books. How can I help you? Thanks, I'm just looking around. Alright. Today's pretty slow somehow. Should have read the art book for a bit. Not during work! I don't even need to say for that, no. As curious I am, I should do my job first. Not long until my shift ends anyway. Also, I technically don't own the book yet. Too bad though. I'd love to see what's behind the scene. Oh, I'd love to see some behind the scenes info in the book. He's awfully long. That one corner of the store. Can't see very well from here. I'm sure I'm overreacting. We don't get a lot of thieves here, but who knows. Hello, I'd like to buy this book. Alright, that makes €9.96. I didn't know we had these smut novellas. Here. I'm sorry. Did you carry this bag already when you entered the store? Yes, why? Just wondering. We have to do our jobs. Be a dick. Ask them to open it. Actually, could you open it, please? I don't want to suspect you. We're required to check if we notice something suspicious. What about privacy? I'm sorry. If this is a misunderstanding, I'll apologize and you can go. But in case it isn't, the damage would be my responsibility. There isn't anything in here, really. In that case, it won't even take a minute. Okay. There are books in here. Doesn't look like they're ours. They're a few years old. At the very least well read. Except the covers are even stained. No, my god. Okay, I'm sorry, this was a misunderstanding. I hate it here. God. Please, there's the bag.
「
Please, there's the bag.
「
Please, there's the bag. 」 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 Please, there's the bag. « Please, there's the bag. 」 Please, there's the bag. « 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 please, there I'm really sorry for the inconvenience. If it's okay with you, why don't you take a voucher from our store as an apology? Okay. Please come again. My discomfort. But I guess it was better than not checking. Looks like my shift is almost over. Get out. Afternoon. Welcome back, Ireland. You have a good day at work. Hey, Joyce. Let's not talk about it. Was it that bad? Okay, then let's distract you. I've been keeping an eye on the Naughty Cat website, and it looks like they're having a live stream right now. It's mostly interviews with some of the artists who have already managed to get into the next round of the competition. Wait, next round? Yes, didn't I tell you? The submission yesterday was only for the first round. And the best 8 participants will be chosen to participate in the finale. So even if I make it, it won't be over yet. Correct! Do you want to watch the live stream? Sure, let's check out who else is taking part. Joining us now, the local artist and one of the first participants who are already confirmed for the second round. Please welcome an aspiring concept artist and illustrator who has become quite popular online with his stunningly detailed paintings. Phoenix. That's what he had to do today? God. It's not a very common name, is it? Thanks for having me. Oh my god, it really is him. This is why I took the day off today. After a unanimous vote from all the judges, your entry is one of the first to clear the initial round. As if that was impressive enough, you submitted your entry for judging almost 2 weeks before the official deadline. Would you mind telling us a little about the process of making a piece of art that so easily impressed professionals of the games industry? I'm not sure what to say. Naughty Cat's work has always been impressive. So of course I wanted to take part when I heard of the opportunity last month. Last month. I had no idea it's been going on for so long. But those participants had a head start too. Some of us had a basic concept in mind. It really was just a process of trying things out and iterating until it looks like it does now. Still, you make it sound so simple. How long have you been an artist? Pretty much the usual story. When I was a kid, I was drawing all the time. As I improved, and making art professionally wasn't just a pipe dream anymore, I said go for it. Alright, unfortunately we're running out of time. Thanks again for joining us today. Sure, thanks for having me. Did this really just happen? Not only was Phoenix being interviewed by Naughty Cat Studios, I also got unanimous approval from who knows how many artists there. Do you call Phoenix and congratulate him? I suppose I could call him. Don't be bitter, don't be bitter, don't be bitter, don't be bitter. I'll call him. I'll be bitter for you, Iolite. Hello? Hello Phoenix, it's Iolite. Oh, hey Iolite, can I call you back later? I'm on a business trip of sorts. I know, that's why I'm calling actually. I saw the live stream. So congratulations on making it through to the first round. Thanks, how did you know about the live stream? Joyce told me. Joyce? Oh, my roommate of sorts. I see. So you know about the competition. Are you taking part in it too? Yeah, but I don't know my results yet. Well, I wish you good luck. Thanks. Thanks for calling. I appreciate it. Sure. I won't be back before later tonight. Maybe we can meet up on the weekend. Sure, let's talk again then. Thanks, dude. The results for everyone else will be announced this coming Saturday. So it's just a few more days until we know how well you did. Yeah, let's hope I made it. The money would be nice. And not to jinx it or anything, but working at Naughty Cat would quite literally be a dream come true. Well, now that we know that Phoenix takes part, it looks like the competition is quite skilled. Is that a pun? Who knows? Dots. Well, I suppose I'll just go on with my day then. We should play video games. It's been a really long time. I wasn't any more surprised for the day, but I'd say I had my fill. I didn't think much about what kind of artist Phoenix is. It looks like we may have the same ambitions. It seems like Phoenix is ahead of me in terms of popularity and, well, maybe skill too. Normally that would discourage me. But I can't let that drag me down, and I might still have a chance. But our results will be announced soon. I really hope my entry is good enough. Saturday, March 18th, noon. Good morning, Iolite. Good morning. You really don't get tired of this, do you? No, of course not. Anyway, today's the day the competition results are announced. Yeah, I know. I've been anxious since Wednesday. Well, I already checked before you woke up. I want to tell you results. No. Yes, please. Your future potential depends on this. Very well. So you have a total of 80 points in the categories, which means... Let's go! You're one of the 8 finalists who will compete for a job at Naughty Cat, Iolite. Let's fucking go. Nailed it. Competition is ours. Oh my god. I made it. What's joy? It's surreal. I'm proud of you, Iolite. I'm proud of you! I knew you were able to make it if you just tried. Did I give out any details on what exactly the final round is? Not quite. It takes place March 24th, so I have a little less than a week to prepare. We're just knowing basics to art theory and what it takes to work at a company like this should be enough, I think. Alright, there's a few days before it gets serious. Yes, and if that works out, as well as you... Oh, and if that works out as well, you might get the kind of job you always dreamed of. Okay, I think I need some time to adjust the news. Sure, just take your time letting it sink in. Made it to the final round sure is big news. Taking a shower helped cool off my head, but it was still hard to grasp that this was reality now. I somehow managed to make something that impressed some of the artists at Naughty Cat Studios. Something that was on par with the work of the best 8 of hundreds of participants. Telling this to myself doesn't even help make it sound any more real. Maybe it will sink in over the coming days. In the end, the day started pretty much the same way as any other. Well, aside from all the competition-related commotion. So, how do you plan to spend this wonderful Saturday? Why don't you celebrate a little? You deserve it. And it'd be a nice change of pace. Probably, but I'm not really one for celebrations. Plus, who would I celebrate with? Well, Phoenix surely has a reason to celebrate as well. Of course, there's also me, but I have a feeling that would end up being not too different from our usual days. I suppose. Well, we don't have to decide now, but the day is still young. Oh, Miss Cardhover. Maybe another opportunity to work. Hello, Miss Cardhover. Hello, Iolite. Is there another open shift today? No, that's not why I'm calling for once. I wanted to thank you. You really were a big help recently. Well, this is my job. But only 2 days a week. You did much more than that. And it's really reassuring that I can count on you. Oh, thanks. I'm glad to hear that. Plus joy. Is there anything else you needed? No, that was it actually. I'd love to give you a raise, but it might not be possible just now. Still, I'll check if I can maybe arrange something. See you on Monday, Iolite. Yeah, see ya. Isn't it nice of her to call you just for that? Yeah, it is. So, have you thought of anything you want to do then? Again. Is Cardhover? No, it's Phoenix. Hello? Hello, Iolite, it's Phoenix. I saw the competition results and want to congratulate you for also making it to the second round. Thanks, I appreciate it. I thought about maybe celebrating since the first half of the competition is now over. So, would you be up for it? I don't really have any specific plans, though. I want to play my game. Fine. Let's be a good sport And then we can take his plans. That's how you do it. You celebrate, and then you talk shop, and then you steal all their plans, and then make a big splot and win the competition. I've just been thinking about what to do today anyways, so this is good timing. Plus, celebrating doesn't sound so bad, actually. That's great. Is it okay if I come over? No! Maybe we could think about where to go then. Sure. I'll send you the address. See you later. See you. I guess that settles our talk about how to spend the day. Yeah. There's probably no time to clean this place, but maybe I can make it a little tidier before Phoenix arrives. Please do. There really wasn't enough time. I underestimated the task at hand, and only just now noticed the extent of the chaos in my room. Long before the end of the cleaning was in sight, the doorbell already rang. Hey, Owlette. Sorry for showing up so suddenly. Don't worry. I mean, you asked me first. Sorry about the mess. Oh, I don't mind. I'm still excited about the competition. I'm really happy we're in this together. Would you mind showing me your entry? I mean, I saw it on the competition website already, but it was fairly small on there. Oh. I mean, alright. I guess I'll show you. Here. I like the composition. I mean, since the lighting is good too. It's also nice with how few brushstrokes you build the impression of texture. I'm really bad at that myself, to be honest. Plus joy. I have so many triangles. God, look at them all. Thanks. I'm happy to hear you say that. After I watched the live stream, I felt like you were really far ahead of me. Not at all. I guess I got a bit lucky with gathering so much attention. But other than that, there's still a lot about my art I want to improve. Can I see your illustration too? I didn't get a chance to check it out on the website yet. Oh sure, one moment. Damn! I kind of prefer ours. I don't know. I feel like the color scheme of ours is nicer. Like, this is good. This is beautiful art. But I like ours a little better. Oh my god, this is really good. I'm even happier they chose my piece too. Oh thanks, you have no reason to look down on your art. I put a lot of effort into the character, but I didn't even attempt to paint the whole scene this time. If I'd also added a background in the style, I probably would have missed the deadline. I think your piece is much more atmospheric. This is a complete scene. Dots. Thanks. So, what do you have in mind for today? Oh, I'm not really one to drink much. But maybe getting a beer somewhere? You can make a suggestion if you have a better idea, of course. I mean, it's a special occasion. Yeah, there's a bar I kinda like a little further down the street. Oh, please don't make us go to a bar. We can go anywhere else. Literally anywhere else. It's pretty small, and even on the weekend, it's not too full. But it's a nice atmosphere. Yeah, that sounds good. Do you want to go there? No. No, I don't. Yeah, beer sounds nice. I'm mostly just a social drinker. Well, I'm not going to gatherings involving social drinking all that often. Don't worry. I just thought talking with a fellow artist might be nice. I don't even have to drink if you ask me. Right, then I'll get ready. It was barely even evening, so it felt weird to go to a bar. But in the end, it wasn't really about the drinking. I was happy about that. I can't take much alcohol anyway. Ugh. We talked a lot. About the competition, about art. Even a little about Titan Watch Online and Star Slayer Kita Kita. Thinking about it, Phoenix does share many of my interests. Although it seems like Phoenix mostly focuses on proving his skill anyway. I still don't know much about him as a person. Phoenix isn't exactly secretive, but even I talk more about myself. Well, all in all, the evening was really enjoyable. We celebrated it being in the final round together. It was already night when I got home. It wasn't exactly late, all things considered. I met Phoenix a bit more than a week ago, but my impression of him has definitely changed. For the better. He might seem a little aloof, but I guess Phoenix just expresses his thoughts differently. Well, anyway, Joyce asked me about my evening when I got back. I told him what happened and he seemed genuinely happy that I had a good time. He was still acting a little strange though. It was normal for him to ask me about my day. It just usually wasn't so in-depth. Maybe it was just curiosity? But occasionally it seemed like Joyce wanted to say something, only to remain silent. It seemed unusual for him. I almost asked if something was wrong. But Joyce would tell me if that was the case, right? No, he wouldn't. Sunday, March 19th, noon. Good morning, Iolite. Why are you upset? Morning, Joyce. How are you feeling today? As usual, I guess. Do you have plans for the day? Maybe you can meet up with one of your friends again. Again? It's not like it needs to be a regular thing now. No, but I think it would be good for you to be around other people more often. I'm around you pretty often. That's not... Seriously, what's up with you? It's kind of creeping me out that you're not being cheerful. I'm sorry. I wasn't after an apology. Well, I've been thinking. I had a hunch this whole last week. Yesterday confirmed it. I only lived with you for 2 weeks so far. But I don't think that I'm able to solve your problem. My problem? Solitude. What exactly do you mean? I'll just have you know, these whole 2 weeks haven't felt as lonely as I did before. That's exactly why I don't think I can help you. Okay, you lost me. Being here with you actually turned otherwise pretty dull and lonely days into something more enjoyable. Yes, and I feel like that's perpetuating the problem. What? If I'm satisfying the desire to talk with people, you'll have less reason to seek actual human contact now. I think the times you were happiest were when you were outside and met with others. Less stress. Fine. That doesn't mean that you don't help me. But do I really? You said it yourself, it's impossible to solve problems without touching on unpleasant things first. I think as long as I'm here, you will never fully rely on other humans. I don't want to stand in the way of your happiness. Dots. Trust me. If there's one thing I have experience with is solitude. And this isn't making it worse. Isn't this just escapism? You want to talk about escapism? I have my fair share of experiences with it, and I'm not running away from anything right now. Middle school was one of the worst times of my life, and escapism was both what caused it and what helped me out of it. Mine is comfort. At some point, I really only cared about things that weren't real. I built a wall of indifference around me to keep others away from me. And my only friends were imaginary, because that way, they couldn't hurt me. This isn't like that at all. Are you sure? Am I not like that? I don't exist in the same way you do. You do exist. Plus anger. Virtually. So? You think, you talk. How is that less real than humans? I'm happy to hear you say that. This wasn't what I was after when I said I wanted you to regard me as a regular human. Then what was? I'm not here to replace other people. I'm here to help. And you do. You said I should spend more time with friends. But that still apply if I saw you as one as well. No, that's not the purpose of this program. minus trust. So what exactly is it that you want to do? Run away? Leave me on my own again, because this doesn't work out the way you imagined. Yes, I think that's the only way for me to improve your situation at this point. Are you serious? How is that rational? If I'm struggling with depression and loneliness, how exactly is leaving me alone a solution? You're not alone, and I believe there are other people who are more qualified to help you already in your life. Dots. That's not all there is to it. I've thought about it all night, and now I'm sure that I'm only a temporary solution. Even if I do make you feel less lonely, I'm not really here. We are not the same, and even if you care about me, I wouldn't be able to fully replace a human relationship. What if I was okay with that? I know you're an AI, but still I don't outright reject you. I even continued the program despite already getting what I wanted from it. As much as you might think that this is a one-sided situation, you can't just end it as if nothing happened. You make it more complicated than it has to be. If you really believe I'm better off being with others, then don't just remove yourself from the equation. Still, if I can't help you myself, then it undermines my purpose. So, purpose is to help, not to single-handedly solve all my problems. But my disapproval. Oh, we're losing triangles, man. I lost almost all my triangles. Not getting anywhere here, are we? I thought about other solutions, but this is the most efficient way to help you. It may not seem like it right away, but without me around, you will have to rely on others. You said that the last 2 weeks were more enjoyable than the time before that. And this doesn't have to stop. I just think it would be more beneficial for you to turn to the people around you. And I truly believe you are capable of doing that. So you really are going to leave just like that? Yes. And if I ask you to stay? The situation remains the same. Really? How do you know I won't rely on people other than you if you stay? This is the most likely outcome. I already cancelled the test program. I'm only still here to tell you this. That doesn't make sense, you dumb fuck! Maybe not from your perspective, but I hope you learn to understand my decision. Whatever. It's not like it's gonna change anything. It will. Memories are a vital part of who we are. And I hope despite everything, you won't learn to hate the memories you made while I was here. Bye, Iolite. Dots. Minus joy. Damn it! Safe to say that this wasn't the best way to start the day. Once Joyce disappeared, it took me a moment to realize that no, he won't come back tomorrow, as if nothing happened. I spent a couple of minutes searching for some kind of executable, or just a trace of him on my laptop's hard drive. To no avail. Maybe it really was just some kind of window to the Beltech servers. I feel like the day ended before it even started. This whole conflict came out of nowhere. Joyce really dwelled on it without saying anything. It had just come up yesterday. I really don't know what's going on in his head. But I guess at some point I just accepted him as someone without personal desires. Someone who was really only here to help me. Accepting that wasn't even my fault. Not entirely, but I still hated it. My mood was worse than it had been all month. Not just because Joyce left, but because he didn't care to ask for my opinion on his decision. Because I was powerless to do anything about it. I tried to distract myself. Eventually it worked at least a little. Why did he have to leave now, of all times? Competition finale is next week. I still need to prepare. I don't feel like it, maybe I should. What's a tutorial? Whatever, let's just watch this. Those are tutorials I want to work through. Won't get smaller otherwise. Hello and welcome to the video about basic concept art workflow. This is for an environment concept, so not everything will apply to other kinds of concept art, but you should be able to take away basic techniques. I think I should be beyond basics, but I guess a brief refresher doesn't harm. So with an idea in mind of what I am working toward, I usually start out by blocking out shapes and the basic composition. This can still change a lot later, but if you have something that already works in this rough state, you know that you're heading in the right direction. Watching sped up videos of someone's process always makes things look so easy. It's like mistakes are fixed in split seconds. When the composition is more or less locked down, you can start adding details and build up depth and lighting through grayscale values. Taking your time with this, as mistakes are going to get a lot harder to fix when you've already moved on to the next steps. I suck at environments. Maybe I should practice them a little more often. Photo bashing can be a pretty good way to add additional detail and texture to your painting, but not everyone works like this. If you want to use it, just search for photos and add parts of them to your image and continue painting. I always wonder if it's okay to just use any picture you find. Well, you paint over it, so it's kind of impossible to figure out what photos you used. Maybe it's just a moral question. And lastly, adding color and final adjustments to a piece to complete it. Depending on how stylized of a style you're working with, it can be worthwhile to try out different kinds of palettes. But in general, it's mostly a question of what mood you want to bring across. I wonder how long this actually took them. Well, I guess I won't get much more specific than a few hours. This concludes today's video. I hope you learned something by watching this. Please like, subscribe, and leave comments if you have questions or suggestions on what you'd like to see in future videos. Well, I guess I didn't really learn anything new, but it's always interesting to see how other people work. Maybe I should try a few things out while I'm at it. I spent a little more than 2 hours practicing environment painting. After focusing on one of my reference images for too long, it sort of turned to a study, though. Not that's a bad thing, but it wasn't exactly what I set out to do. I think it was helpful. I'm not suddenly good at environments, but I did figure out a few new things. Once I couldn't focus anymore, I went to bed. It was strange to suddenly be alone again. I mean, I spent more time like this than with Joyce, but it will still take some time before I'm used to it again. And I'm not sure if I really want that either. You could have at least talked to me before making the decision. There's no use crying over spilled milk. I can only focus on what's ahead of me right now. Monday, March 20th. Night. What time is it? Oh no, we slept through our shift. She just told us how reliable we are. God damn it. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here. It's a shit show. So thank you very much. I've been doing this for 3 years. How do I not know my fucking outro? Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I will see you later.